Hi there, good afternoon. This is Uzo Ijuweri. Welcome to another Augment Results Power Up Bite, where I aim to educate and inspire service-based businesses to build more strategic, profitable businesses, but at the same time challenge them to improve themselves personally and continually strive for personal development, improving leadership skills, improving management skills, and bringing those two things together to build a business that you love. Yeah, brilliant. Today we're going to be talking about having purpose in business. So what is that? Is that important to have purpose in business? If it's important, why is it important? And most importantly, how can we actually find our purpose? I know lots of people that I work with, they come and they're building a business, or they've already got a business and they're trying to grow it. And when I ask that question, so what's your purpose here? Not much thought is given to that. It's, I had an idea and I'm just going to go off and do it. What I try to educate my clients on, and people in general in business, especially service-based businesses, is that your purpose is your driver. Someone that manufactures widgets, for instance, they've come up with some design, it's going to solve a problem, and then they go off and do that. In a service business, it's a little bit more complicated because you are actually impacting how people will feel. And so it's understanding exactly what that feeling is, or what outcome it is that you're trying to accomplish. That kind of informs the product you create. And when I say product here, I mean in service, what types of products you create in a business. So these bites are meant to be quick and snappy, not take too much of your time. It's usually lunchtime around the time I do this, so people can have a bite while they watch me and then carry on doing other things that they have to get done in the time they've got. So having a vision, why is that important? Why is it important to have a purpose? I speak to lots of business people, and the ones that are most successful are the ones that have kind of got this bit between their teeth. They have a mission. They are mission focused. They know that they have this thing that they want to accomplish, and it might not even be in their business, but the business is what helps them to achieve what it is they want to, their big why. And they hold that vision, they harness it by creating a plan that speaks to that vision. And that gives an amazing momentum when, normal people would be just fed up with rejection, just flat out knackered from the amount of hours that they're spending doing things, or completely disheartened, because business is hard and you will get knocked down, you will get knocked back. But success is getting up over and over and over again and pushing forward, trying new things. So without a vision, it's impossible to do that. It's impossible to keep saying, okay, I'm going to try one more time. I've listened to so many people, and my business heroes, I mean, there's so many of them. I remember the first time I heard that Steve Harvey, who's a huge comedian out in America, when I heard he was homeless and lived in his car for 3 years, I was shocked. I couldn't reconcile the man today and what he had to go through, and the immense depth of character that it must take, and it does take, to push towards your dream, even when everything around you doesn't look like what you imagine your life should be, your business should be, you should be, right? And let's take other people like Oprah, for instance. I remember listening to one of her interviews, and she said that she was fired as an anchor on the news, when she was about 21 or 22 or something like that. She was fired from her job, but they had to work through her contract or something. So they chucked her into talk shows, into talk TV. And she said the first time she sat there interviewing some ice cream maker, she knew that she had finally arrived home. you know, the vision she could see for herself, it felt like breathing, is what she said. And I loved that. I thought, wow, you know, how lucky is that to actually be pushed in direction that you hadn't even considered, hadn't looked at, and that be the exact right place you're supposed to be. Now, some people aren't that fortunate, you know, don't get the bumps in the road or the nudges into where it is they should be, but you can kind of work towards that yourself. I was with someone yesterday, and she's an amazing woman, has been through so many things, highs and lows, been very high level in her career, has had some huge personal challenges, and she's actually transitioning, she's moving jobs. And she said to me, I just want to do something that matters. When I asked her, so what are you going to do next? What's happening? She goes, I want to do something that matters. At the end of the day, we all get to the point where it's no longer about the paycheck. It's no longer about ticking off the numbers. I posted something this morning about how, you know, the revenue is just a scorecard, but it's the purpose that matters. It's what's driving you. It's a driver that makes those numbers tick off, get higher. And she said she just wants to do something that matters. And at the end of the day, I think all of us do. All of us really just have a purpose that we're supposed to give and share with the world. And sometimes it might take a little bit of time to do that. But it's important for service-based entrepreneurs, because that is what keeps you going too. That is what will fuel your creativity and your innovation and how you position yourself, and actually acts as a differentiator as well sometimes. You know, I'm a business coach, so there are hundreds and millions of business coaches in the world, but there's no business coach like me that brings my own unique experiences, my own unique skills, and my passion for wanting to help small businesses thrive. And that comes from personal reasons, which I am always able to put across to clients, and they know that I get them. They know that I understand exactly what it's like, exactly what they're going through. And I'm coming at them from that place of really wanting to see them succeed. And it's the same for you in your business. You know, who is it that you're trying to serve? What are you trying to do? But there's a reason behind why you're doing it. So without further ado, I've got my notes here. Let's try and see 3 points or 3 tips to help you actually find this purpose in your business. You know, what is the purpose driving your business? First thing to do is understand what you don't want to see in your business. I mean, there's so many ways to do this. You Google on the internet, all sorts of things come up. But for me, I found that the easiest way to actually whittle down to what it is I'm supposed to be doing, or what it is I want to offer, what is my product, was really understanding what I didn't want to do. You know, it was about understanding I didn't want to work in this space, but I wanted to work in this space. I didn't want to work with that person, but I want to work with that person. Why is that important? Because sifting through and getting rid of the don't wants really helps you to focus a little bit more on what's left, and understand whether that actually fits properly with what you imagine your business is going to offer. Is that person the right person for the service that I have to offer? Is there like a match? Does that work? Okay, great. Take that off and keep whittling down that way. So get rid of the don't wants first, and that will allow you to focus more on what you've got left. The second tip for finding your purpose is to take action and fail often. People are afraid of failure. We don't like to do it. Although, you know, if you think about it rationally, we all failed loads when we're trying to learn how to walk. We would stand up, we tumble down, we get up again, toddle along 2 steps, tumble down. We naturally were created to attempt things until we got better, but we've forgotten that learning as we get older. People do forget that you don't want to fail at all. Everything's got to be successful because of the optics and what people think and how they're going to view you. Well, forget that. Fail as much as you can, because that means you're trying new things, you're challenging yourself, you're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, you're thinking outside of the box. And make that assessment. Think about it. Okay, why did that fail? Is that because I'm not supposed to be really doing this, it just didn't work. Oh, hang on, if I pivoted and did something different, if I shifted just a little bit, if I tried this instead of that, does that improve what it is I'm trying to accomplish? Does that actually help me to see the right result? Testing. Take action and fail often. Final tip on finding your action is, in emotional intelligence, we talk about having a noble goal, pursuing your noble goal, and understanding that everyone has a noble goal is important. There's something that we all want to accomplish. You know, in the day-to-day, we don't really think about it in our grind and in our hustle, but ultimately there's something that we really want to accomplish. But another way to think about it is think about what it is that really pisses you off about the world right now. What do you look around and see and think, I can't believe that this is still happening. I can't believe that that's still allowed, or that person's allowed to get away with doing that. And from that place is a huge amount of power that actually might help you identify the thing that you have the most passion about. And I know people go, oh, you know, yeah, what are you talking about? Being passionate in business. You know what? You don't have to be passionate about the thing in your business, but be passionate about, and everyone is passionate about something. The thing you are passionate about, think of it this way. Working in your business to grow a thriving, successful, sustainable business will allow you to do what you are passionate about. If you think about it that way, then it starts to get, okay. So I'm really passionate about, you know, exploring hidden jungles and communicating with people that others haven't had the chance to communicate with. Okay, great. If I have this, the revenue source, I'm able to go out off and do those explorations. You know, it might be just something as simple as, I just want my kids to have the very best life possible, and I want to send them to university if that's what their thing is, or I want to be able to send them traveling around the world studying art if they're, you know, so inclined. What it's about, understanding what it is you really, really care about. What's that noble goal? It's bigger than yourself. It's not about buying stuff and accumulating things, but it's about impacting people. And there's nothing as powerful as impacting others to push you to make the sacrifices that are required in business. Any top business person that you listen to, whether it's Arnold Schwarzenegger or Will Smith, and I consider all these people business people because they're in the business of self, some of them in the business of services, in the business of products, whatever it is. When you do the research, when you go and check, those people are fueled and pushed forward to accomplish something that is bigger than themselves. So I want to invite you to spend some time really thinking about what your purpose is and what your purpose in your business, and how you can bring that purpose into your business to fuel your growth, to fuel your business development, to fuel your activity and your action taking, and take you to that next level. I hope you found this interesting and useful. Till the next Power Up Bites. I won't be here next Friday. Unfortunately, I'm away, but I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Thank you so much. Please do like and comment and share this video. You might not have found it particularly new, but I guarantee there's some people that haven't thought about bringing passion into their business as a fuel, a propellant. So please do share the video. Send me any questions you have, comment. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Again, I'm Uzo Ujaweri, Augment Business Coaching on Facebook. You can check out my website, www.augmentresults.com. Have a good day.